Good morning from the Golden Circle in Iceland. That's where I find myself on this Sunday morning, and I've taken some Sunday morning drives before, but this is going to rank right up there at the top. The Golden Circle is about a 3-hour drive just outside of Reykjavik, taking you to some beautiful places. There's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There is what else is there? A waterfall, and there's and some geysers, I believe, and just stunning scenery. And I couldn't have asked for a nicer morning. It's today is December 16th, I believe, 2018. And I left Reykjavik a better part of an hour ago. And I'm almost to I believe it's the waterfall. And I'm playing Beat the Clock because I've got to be back I got to be at the airport at about 3 o'clock to return my rental car and finish a 3-month trip all around Europe. So I am just enjoying the drive. I'm not going to try to fit too much in, but I thought that, I would share with you as much as possible as I take the drive, beginning with this just beautiful landscape. The sun is coming up. And interestingly enough, it is right now probably about 11:30 in the morning, and the sun just came up not too long ago. And I'll do a slow pan just across. Look at that. Is that beautiful? It really is something else. It's a sight to behold being here. Look at that right there. What a sight that is. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that I am actually up here in Iceland. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. And looking at the scenery, there's no wonder why. So I'm going to get on with the trip. I got to be careful and watch the clock. Show you some of the I don't know what you call this topography here, kind of a moss all over the ground. So with that in mind, I'm going to go back and find my car, and we'll go do a little exploring here of the Golden Circle in beautiful Iceland. I am probably about 20 minutes from the furthest point on the circle from Reykjavik, and I say the furthest point because it is a circle that you take, but right at the outer edge of the circle, there is a little road that goes up to, I believe it's either a geyser or a waterfall. So right now, as I film this, it is 10 minutes to noon. And I am 20 minutes away from that point. So that'd get me there at about 12:10. And with no stops, that would get me back to Reykjavik, or the airport rather, at about 2 o'clock or something like that. And then I gotta take into consideration fueling and getting to the airport. And that's a good 40-minute drive from Reykjavik. So got to be really careful with the time, and do the best I can to see some of the Golden Circle and share that with you, and then also to make sure that I get back in time. So we will just drive along here, and I don't even know if I will go all the way out to that point. I may just complete the circle without going out to the point. As somebody told me yesterday that's very familiar with America, they asked me if I had been to Old Faithful in Yellowstone, and I kind of chuckled and said, yeah, I've been to Old Faithful in Yellowstone a few times. And she said, well, if you've been to Old Faithful in Yellowstone, then that's basically what you're gonna see here. So I may actually forego going out to the geyser and just head back when I get out to the outer edge of the circle. So time will tell, or we will see. Take your pick. All right, here we go. The scenery, it's kind of clouded over this part. Just where I did the introductory video, it was rather nice, beautiful. The sun was coming up, and it was just beautiful light. Now out here, I'm getting a little bit of a drizzle, and it's cloudy. So you see a scattering of homes out here. People live out in these remote areas, and you know, it's interesting about Iceland. I was the home that I'm in. There was a large light panel that you turn on, and it's really bright. And they only get 4 hours of sunlight here, so they got to deal with, you know, the aspect of depression, dealing with such little sunlight. And last night we went out to walk around downtown Reykjavik, and I got to tell you, it was downright frightening. Granted, I was there at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and as the saying goes, nothing good happens after midnight. So I was there just at about 2 in the morning, and the bars, I didn't go in any bars, but the lines outside the bars were just packed with drunk young people, and they were just stumbling all around the streets. And in these a lot of these countries up, a lot of these places on Earth where you don't get a lot of sun, depression can be somewhat rampant, and alcoholism, you know, is a real challenge. So anyway, we're going to keep driving, and nonetheless, this is giving you a good view of the Golden Circle. Just driving and holding the camera, such as I am right here. So we're almost to the point where I'm going to start actually heading back. So we'll continue on. Even a moment up ahead is this, well, it's the geyser. So maybe the distance out off the circle rather is the waterfall. But I found my way to the geyser, and I see they have here's the restaurant and the coffee house. I'm not gonna, well, I will stop in there. I'll stop in and take a look at the restaurant and the coffee house here, and see. It's always interesting to walk into these places and see the different souvenirs that one might get, and I can get some information about get some information as well. So here's the coffee shop. It actually smells pretty good in here. See, they've got their Christmas tree all set up, and all types of goodies. So this would be the restaurant. And I wish I had a little bit more time. Maybe sometimes I second guess whether I should have canceled my trip up here. Here you can see what are they serving up over here. So they're getting some sandwiches and whatever this young lady has there. So I don't know if there's actually an admission to the geyser or not. Here would be the gift shop. So say and maybe I should pick up a souvenir while I'm here. I don't know how this looks on me. Let's see. Okay. All right. I don't know. Can you see that? Turn the camera back around. So I'm still a little kid at heart. What is some of the stuff you can... Here you can get an Icelandic lava light. Right here. See a lot of Asians touring Iceland. Some really nice clothes you might pick up. This is what I've been looking for all along my travels. Knowing I was coming to Iceland, I've been looking for some nice socks. Nice. All right. So now we need to go find our way out to the geyser. Right, now I know that you didn't come here to shop, okay? And you got to see the waterfall and the geysers and all that kind of stuff, and you got to catch your flight. But nonetheless, you know, there's a lot of ladies that watch these videos, like, you know, Harry's love Amy, and there's Melissa and everybody. So, you know, we gotta do our due diligence to meet their needs as far as, you know, shopping goes. So we can't just be all about, you know, the big tourist attractions and what have you. We have to show, you know, some of the other stuff that might be of interest to the ladies in the house, so to speak. Okay, so let's. I was just talking to a lady. Speaking of ladies, I was just talking to a lady, and interestingly enough, she was telling me that there's a geyser. Geysers just across the street, as a matter of fact. So the geysers are just across the street, and then not even 10 minutes up is the waterfall. And I'm looking at about a 2-hour drive to the airport, so I got about 45 minutes to play with. And we will, and that'll take me back down. Harry, you'd look really good in that. I think you would, Harry. I don't know what your size is. Otherwise, I might pick you up one. I think you're a slender guy. Skip Smith would be like an XXXL, I think. But anyway, so out we go, and we'll go out to the. We will go out. I don't know what the 66 North is. I see a lot of the 66 North. That's a brand. Maybe this is the 66 Parallel or something like that. So here is the. Here's a cafe. You can come and grab yourself a bite to eat. And the geysers are actually just right across the street. Here's an animation. You can see of the geyser. The average eruption height of the Great Geyser today is 15 to 20 meters. In older times, geyser used to erupt up to 70 to 80 meters. Watching it. The oldest written accounts about geyser date back to 1294. You can read this yourself, but temperature of the Great Geyser before and during eruption. At altitudes higher than sea level, air pressure decreases and the boiling point of water becomes lower than 100 degrees Celsius. Okay. Therefore, the boiling point under hydrostatic pressure increases above 100 degrees in the tube. So this is what we're going to go see, folks. Right here. Deeper underground, the temperature increases. Fascinating stuff, isn't it, Oz? Boiling starts in the geyser at around 12 to 15 meters deep. The boiling increases, splashing, and water is ejected. Wow. The water column collapses and water flashes to steam and the geyser erupts. Okay. After the water eruption, steam is emitted and water level sinks in the pipe. Water fills the pipe slowly and the geyser heats up for the next eruption. So let's go see the eruption. All right. You know these folks here. I'd love to just kind of walk the crowd and ask people where they're from. You know, that would be a rather interesting video to do. All right, let's go check out the eruption. And here would be your your geyser area right across the street. And I think the main attraction is just up a little ways, but I can give you a nice view here of this area. See an actual geyser, a little mini geyser just off in the distance. You can see. Look at. I think that's a little geyser. Sure it is. All right. Let's continue up. And interesting. As I understand, here in Iceland, they get their hot water. All the hot water comes from the geyser. I was asking the gentleman where I was staying if it was safe to water was okay to drink in the house, and he said it is, and I said it smells like sulfur, and he said the hot water is the thermal water. Hot water would be the thermal water, and the cold water is not. And the hot water they use to heat the house and wash clothes and take showers and all that. So very interesting. There's a little bubbling geyser right here. Check that out. Boy, nature's hot tub right there. All right. I don't know if we'll actually get to see the eruption of the big geyser or not. It's a bit chilly, and it'd be nice if the sun were out. I would think being here in the summertime would be quite an experience. These trees would have green on them, I'm sure. I'd be interested to know what the average temperature here is in the summertime. Okay. Well, looks like you can actually walk quite a ways up. Okay. Maybe the big geyser is just up ahead where I see these people standing. Perhaps it is. This would be the big geyser, I'm assuming. Whereas my dad used to say, the big kahuna. Okay. Ooh, it is chilly. So, we will see if the geyser's gonna show up for us or not. It is it's rather cold, and I will try to hang out here. Everybody's getting their picture taken. Okay. Now she's on Tom TV. You're on Tom TV now.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're gonna be famous.
Seriously?
Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
London.
Where?
London? London? Yeah.
Really?
So I work there.
Oh, you work there, okay.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to Skip Smith and the Villages. Say hello, Skip Smith and the Villages.
Hello.
Skip Smith?
Skip
Yeah, Skip Smith, yeah.
And
in the Villages.
and in the village?
Yeah, he's a lonely old man, so when I travel the world, I like to have people say hello to him.
Oh,
you know?
hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm Selena.
Okay, nice to meet you. Okay. So have a nice day. Okay. So there you have it. There's Skip Smith's shout out today from the geysers here in Iceland. I feel sorry for the old guy, you know. He likes to live vicariously through me. So to give him, you know, a little bit of company there. Okay, now I don't know if this geyser is going to go or not. I certainly hope so. Everybody's got their cameras going, hoping that the geyser is going to go shortly. I hope so. Everybody's just rolling their cameras. I don't know how often does it go?
Said every sort of 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And how long have you been standing here?
We went off at about 16 past, so we've probably got a couple of minutes.
About how many minutes?
Maybe a couple.
A couple minutes, huh?
Hopefully. Well,
Wonderful. Where are you from?
UK.
You're from the UK?
Yeah.
London?
About an hour away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
where are you from?
Wonderful. I'm from Florida.
Florida, okay.
Uh-huh.
I know a couple of people from Florida.
Do you?
Yeah, they live in the UK now.
Uh-huh. Have you ever been to the United States?
Never.
Never. Okay. If you were to go tomorrow, where would you want to land?
Probably New York.
New York.
New York City. I'd quite like to see.
I live there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this gentleman lives there. Okay. This guy here lives in New York.
I'd quite like
So
to
everybody's waiting for this eruption to come up, and we will go. I'm going to do a little walk and talk around the perimeter here, and thank you. We'll do a little walk and talk around the perimeter. Here's a young lady. She's waiting for that magic moment. She's got her selfie stick out. You see, she's got this selfie, and she's going to catch it right when that thing goes off. And she's also going to be on Tom TV. She doesn't know that, but she's going to be seen all. She's going to, and he also going to be seen on Tom TV all around the world. You know. Okay, so they're just waiting for that. You see, she's not going to see the geyser go off. She's going to see herself seeing the geyser go off. Well, she's going to see herself filming herself watching the geyser go off. And hopefully it'll go off here shortly, because my hand is getting cold. Oh, there it goes. Whoa! Wow. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. That was something. Wow. And it was quick. Oh, there it goes. There it goes again. Oh my good gracious. Look at that. Wow. Maybe we'll get another shot. Come on, geyser. Come on, geyser. Go off. Go off. No? Okay, no more. No more geyser. All right, let's go see if we can't catch a waterfall. Oh, it is chilly. So I probably got that on film. All right, on to the waterfall. I found my way up to the parking lot for the waterfall, or at least I hope so. And look at this monster. If you want to go take some tours of Iceland, you can get on the Mountaineers of Iceland Adventure Tours, and it's www.mountaineers.is. Look at this monster. All right, so let's go and check out this waterfall, and I hope it's not too far off of the parking lot. I was talking to somebody just a little ways back at the geysers, and I was told that it's definitely worth the visit to come out here, and we will find that out in just a moment. But you know, we gotta appease the ladies, so we gotta go shopping first. I think that's what the ladies are all about, you know, is the shopping. Skip Smith, if he were here, he'd be all about the food. You know, he'd say, let me see what they have to eat. So here they've got some, you can grab yourself a nice Adventure Iceland coffee cup. Look at all the furs that they got here. Get yourself a nice Get yourself a nice fur. Really nice. Not a lot of... I don't see any PETA protesters out here. Alright. I need a baseball cap, you know? That's what I need. I need to get a baseball cap. I'm about due for a baseball cap. Let's see. Is that what I would... Could I be seen walking around the villages wearing this? Nah, I don't think so. Conversation started though. Okay. Now here's a nice hoodie that I could get. That would replace my Bondi Beach hoodie. You see, but it's white and probably stained. As much as I am a slob, it wouldn't last very long. Okay, so let's go see if we can't find the waterfall. Oh boy, this is some nice stuff here. Look at that. Very pretty. Okay, so we have a waterfall to find. What is this? Sobo, a troll girl from the hidden world of Iceland. Sobo was born in the hidden world deep down inside the mountains of Iceland, where there is a lot of ice, volcanic fire, and boiling hot geysers. Around her neck, she has a magic pebble, which the elves gave her. It protects her, brings her happiness and good fortune, and also can make important wishes come true. When rubbed softly, it absorbs all worries and upset feelings, anger, and such burdens. I know something else when rubbed softly does the same. Oh, okay. The Sobo sees all complications as a challenge, and her head is always bustling with solutions, which she gives away freely to everyone who needs them, or not. Everybody knows the good intentions, so it is not possible but to love her. Sobo makes all her clothing herself from rags, which she stitches together, not bothering about the itty-bitsy finishing details. So there you have Sobo, folks. All right, on with the tour. Let's go find a waterfall. All right, and here you go, the waterfall. Look at that, or waterfalls, I should say. Wow, is that something or else? Look at that, just magnificent. So you can come from this viewing point. You can even actually walk out a little bit further if you wanted to, but I will just use my my zoom and give you a nice view. Look at that water. That really is something. Wow. Really something else. All right. So time to catch a plane and bring this this 3-month trip full circle. And once I finish the golden circle, let's go catch a plane. I'm about an hour and a half from the airport, and I don't know if this is going to come out or not. I'm just driving down the road and have the window open. I would actually have the window. I would actually have the camera pointed to the front, but well, let me show you. So there's the view, and you can see windshield wipers, and you know, it just seems as you drive along here, the weather doesn't know whether it's gonna rain or shine, and it just seems almost a non-stop, persistent light rain. So I am barring anything, barring any unforeseen. Anything unforeseen, I should say. I should get to the airport at about 3 o'clock, which is 2 hours before my flight, and that should be enough, so I hope. So we will continue on and hopefully be at the airport right right on time. But here is the Golden Circle. I don't think you really have to worry too much about elk or deer or whatever running across the road up here. I don't know what kind of wildlife they have here in Iceland. I'd imagine they have some, but I don't see any warning signs, moose crossing or anything like that. Here we're coming into a little stop here. All right. So hopefully not too much more, and we'll be sitting comfortably in a seat and on a flight to Boston. This is the shot that I've been waiting for. I've been driving along, and here in Iceland, and you see these horses off in the fields, and I've been wanting to get a nice shot, and here's my opportunity on the way to the airport. Look at them. Boy, beautiful, just beautiful. Look at these horses. They're in a pen here, and they're boy, they're pretty. Come down. I don't know what kind of horses they are, and I don't know what they use them for. I know they give horseback riding here in Iceland. Here's a beautiful horse here. Whoop. Little fight going on. This one wants the attention. Huh? This one wants all the attention. Yeah. Yeah. This one wants all the attention. He wants the love. Or maybe it's a she. I don't know. All right. There you have. Okay. All right. I got to get to the airport. Wonderful. I'm not going to look for a pot of gold, but you know, look at the rainbow. Look at that. What a beautiful sight. There's a rainbow right there. I know I need to get to the airport, but you know, you see a sight like this and you just want to stop and just appreciate it. Look at this. Just gorgeous. There's a river going out to the sea, and the sun, it's just about midday right now, and the sun is just off in the horizon. It's not very high in the sky, but what a beautiful sight this is. And if I give you the 360, I'll show you actually where I'm at. You can see there's the road signs right there. I'll give you some perspective or orientation, if you will, as to where I'm actually situated. I'm still about an hour from the airport, but I thought I would just stop and give you a view of the spectacular, I think a good adjective would be spectacular scenery here in Iceland on the Golden Circle. My Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give me this day my daily bread, and forgive me my trespasses, as I forgive those who trespass against me. And lead me not into temptation, and deliver me, Lord, from each and every evil. And Heavenly Father, thank you so much for giving me the last 3 months. Thank you for giving me my life. What an incredible life. I can't even begin to thank you. And you know, as I travel, I want people to know how important you are to me. And you know, everything everything I do is in thought of you. So, and folks, those of you out there that have been following me for these last 3 months, it's time to say goodbye, I think, as the song goes, by Andrea Bocelli. So it's been a great trip, and thank you all for your ongoing support, and taking the edge off of loneliness. And as my dad would say, up there in heaven right now, looking down, probably with a smile on his face, I love you all.